All right, guys, we just arrived to Salisbury, Maryland. I was told these guys would have forklifts here to unload this. All they have is that skid steer right there. He said, "Is that gonna unload this?" I was like, "No, there's no way. It's gonna take at least two of them because they'll buckle in the middle." Because they had to load these with two forklifts because they're 38 feet long. If you try to pick them up in the middle, even with this, even with the wood that they built on here, it still flexes so much that these sheets would bend. So they're talking about now getting these, getting some guys to unload it by hand. Problem is, we got to go pick up in New Jersey to go down to Florida. So I found a load picking up in New Jersey, going to Florida. It's 1,200 miles. Guy wanted to pay $1,500 for it. Been here for about an hour now. They were able to get one side off because the sheets were shorter. With that Bobcat, it barely picked them up. But now they have the big sheets to worry about. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They're trying to hand unload these things, and they're like, "Are you gonna help?" I was like, "Nope. I hold the steering wheel. That's all I do." Wonder why they're so out of focus. I don't know what they're gonna do. I got my camera rolling in the back just in case they do something and drop it. This is a nightmare. Anyways, like I was saying before, I picked up a job that's going 1,200 miles, going down to Florida from New Jersey. They wanted to pay $15 for it. I talked them up to $17, which made it $1.41 a mile. I'm trying to get home for Thanksgiving. 38 feet long, 5,000 pounds. The guy's like, "You're gonna run this dedicated, right?" I was like, "Yeah, well, I got a 40-foot trailer. You're taking up 38 feet. It's gotta be dedicated." Truck stop's been down all day long. Finally comes back up, and I look, and there's a 2-foot partial. 2-foot, 500-pound partial. It's 9 minutes away from where I'm picking up the other one, and it's about 80 miles up closer to my house. So call them up, pick that up, but that's paying $600. Ends up being about 50 cents a mile, but it's gonna add to it, so it'll be good. Problem is, after we filled out all the carrier packet stuff, he called up and he says, "Well, it may not be ready now." So I don't know if I got that or not. So doing this type of work is like a roller coaster. You know, you're happy one second, you're upset the next. Also, I got a call from DOT today. They want to do my my 1-year audit, but he wants to come to the house. He talked to me at first. He said he wanted to set it up for the first week after Thanksgiving. I was like, that's terrible. I said, I have 38 wide loads I have to move. Well, possibly I'll be moving in Denver. And Lita ended up calling him because when he gave me his number, I just punched it into a text and sent it to Lita so I wouldn't lose his number. I guess Lita thought I was saying to call him, but he said somebody called in and was complaining about us, probably from one of my YouTube videos, probably from you, some of them fucking super truckers I've been fighting with. Y'all motherfuckers think I care about your one fucking subscriber? You gonna talk shit about me, but you gonna be mad when I talk shit back to you? Fuck y'all. I don't need your fucking view. I don't need your subscriber. I'm not in this to make fucking money. I have my channel monetized to pay for better filming equipment, shit like that. If YouTube called me up tomorrow and said we're taking your channel down, I'd say fuck it, I don't give a damn. Let me go see what's going on with these clowns. Alright guys, I did this big long talking when I left the truck, but I forgot to hit the record button. So we're at, man, I don't know why it's so grainy at nighttime. I wonder if there's a setting I can change in this phone, or I guess I need a real camera. But we're at Walmart. I had a Pilot punched in, but I drove by and I seen that there was a bunch of semi-trucks parked here. And I needed my haircut super bad, as you could tell, so I stopped over here at the Gray Clips and got the haircut. See if I can spin this around, you guys can see my pretty face. So that's something that had to get done. And then I also stopped at Walmart because I have no food. And also, when I left the house, I didn't really bring any winter clothes. And I brought 3 pairs of pants and 3 shorts, and usually that would get me through the week, but I've been wearing nothing but pants since it's so cold. I think I would run into Walmart and pick up a couple more pants to get me through, and then grab some food, and then this is where we're gonna sleep for the night. Hopefully we don't get messed with here. I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of semi-trucks over there and there, and they actually have truck parking back over here, so yep. Alright guys, it's about 4:30 in the morning now. Just working on pre-trip. Realize I haven't really shown you guys the trailer in a little bit. It seems to be doing really good. I check the welds every time that I stop. Everything's holding up great. It's been awesome having the extra 10 feet. It's kind of sad somebody called DOT because I told them off in the comments. They called DOT and told them that what I'm doing is unsafe and they need to come to the house. So DOT wants to come out there and I guess take a look. Alright guys, we just arrived in New Jersey. I had to go check in at the office and they make you watch a safety video. Pretty simple video. Common sense stuff. Check your load after so many miles, blah blah blah. Make sure you're using enough chains or straps. And they talk about when you back into these doors that you have to have somebody backing you in. I got to pull up a little bit because I'm sticking out because there's so many trucks up here. So they said I can just get in my truck, they'll come get me, and we'll load up and go. Now this was an appointment pickup for 10 o'clock. It's 8:22 now. Got here at about 8. I'm hoping they can load me a little early. I told them 10 o'clock just so that I wouldn't be late. I'd rather be early than late. So yeah, hopefully we can get us early. I'm hoping that other guy calls back about that other load and we can get that picked up as well. So all right, well, we'll see you in a bit.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop. stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
All right, guys, so this is the load picking up in New Jersey, dropping off in Florida. This is what's taking me home for Thanksgiving. I'm sure you guys can see how we strapped it, tarped it from the DJI. I guess the only thing I have to say about this is they said it would be 38 feet, 5,000 pounds. We got more of the deck left than that. He does want me to run this dedicated. It doesn't pay enough to run dedicated. I'm not sure why they're like that. I don't know why they're so cheap. They expect you to drive for free, and then they're like, we want this dedicated. It's like, you didn't pay for a dedicated trailer, you know? If I can find something, I'm probably gonna put it on here. This just isn't enough. I can't believe they expect you to run something dedicated for $1.41 a mile. And that was after I talked them up. They wanted to pay $1,500 for 1,200 miles. Talked them up to 17. I told them I'd do it for 2,000. Right now, all the brokers are taking advantage of everybody trying to go home for Thanksgiving, and that's wrong as well. So I don't know. I gotta run in here and get my paperwork. We'll see what we can do. All right, guys, you guys know the drill. We are in Valley, Virginia. We are at probably one of the smallest pilots I've ever seen. It's about 5:30 right now. We drove within about 8 minutes of running out of time. This place holds 11 trucks. There's no reserve parking. If there was, so the way Pilot reserve parking works is if you get on the app and it doesn't show that there's any reserve parking, it's either full or they don't have it. I think being that this only holds 11 trucks, they probably don't even have it. I'm wondering if this place even has a shower. But you can see everybody pretty much has to pull in. We got a metal guard up front, so you're gonna have to back out in the morning. I was thinking, I don't know, I didn't really look at this next door here, because I know some asshole's gonna park right there behind me And since I stopped at 5:30, I'm planning on leaving pretty early. So I was like, maybe I can just drive over this curb. But they've got a trailer right there blocking people from coming back here and parking. So not sure how that's going to work. Somebody's probably going to get woken up pretty early in the morning if they park behind me. But let me run inside. We're going to take a leak, and I'm going to see if they have showers. I'd like to have a shower. I don't absolutely need one, but I would like one. And then I bought some more pork chops at Walmart, so we're going to cook those up. It's been a while since we cooked because it's so cold outside, which is not too bad here. We're further down south, so it's not as cold. So, all right, let's see what they got. All right, guys, good news. They have a few showers here, so I'm gonna cook these things up. This is so much cheaper than eating out, and it's better for you. But sometimes you just work so late. If I don't get off early, if I end up having to work all 14 hours and I didn't get an early start, man, this is the last thing I want to do. But as you can see, these things are only like $5.15. I've been getting the butterflied ones because they're a little bit thinner, a little easier for this thing to cook, and all I use is salt and pepper. That's it. So cook these up. I'll probably just eat one tonight and save the other one for like lunch tomorrow. And then I bought a bag of chips. We'll eat with it as well. Now this air compressor jump pack that we bought. So the first one was bad. The second one is at least taking a charge. I tried to blow my buddy's tire up when we were at the hotel, and he said it quit. The air compressor part quit. But I don't know if the battery died or if the motor got too hot or what, but it ended up stopping. He bought the same exact one, and his won't take a charge either. So actually his took a charge, but nothing will work. Like I can hit this button, it'll turn the air compressor on, you can set your PSI. His wouldn't do that, so he has to take his back. So, but yeah, that's about it. We're gonna cook these chops up, eat some food, take a shower, get to bed. Since I stopped so early, we can start earlier. So since we stopped at 5:30, we could technically start at 3:30. And what I'll probably do is go ahead and set my alarm to wake up at that time. But if I'm still too tired, I'll set a couple alarms, and I don't want to be dangerous when I'm driving, you know. So so I reserved my shower about 2 hours ago, and I was the second person in line waiting, and nothing's happened. They've only got three showers here, but I feel like in 2 hours, at least the person in front of me would have gotten his shower. So I may not get my shower tonight because I'm not going to wait too much longer. Kind of ridiculous, really. Doesn't look like anybody in here is in a big hurry. So I don't know. What can you do, right? I'll be home tomorrow anyway, so it is what it is, I guess. Give it about 15 more minutes, then I'm going to bed, and I can keep that shower. Alright guys, it's 3 o'clock in the morning the next morning, and I told you some asshole was gonna pull in here and block me. So I guess who's getting woken up? I mean, how could you do that to somebody? I've parked like an asshole, but I've never blocked somebody like this before. Did we find Dooley?
No, he came in here and she started.
Oh, there he is. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. We have to deliver this load in Florida by 8 o'clock. It's a 4.5 hour drive. And we're thinking about taking these jerks with us. Both of them at the same time. And that jerk right there making coffee.
Yeah. At least this jerk does something.
What?
Those jerks don't do anything. They're looking at it right
I
now.
tried to get Lee to deliver the load for me while I stayed in bed.
Yeah.
I can't drive the truck and trailer. Blah. Right, you guys want to go outside?
When the lights are out and you stumble in the dark, you kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember,